Hello, everybody. I'm a mess today. Sorry. It's always Sundays that mess me up. Not sure why. I even went to bed at a decent time last night. I actually got up at a decent time, then I got swept up in a creative discussion on Discord, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I was supposed to start like 5 minutes ago. Oops. Hope everybody's Sunday is going well. I forgot to put my, fucking Enfield ID into my gotcha page. I'll do that after stream today. Let me see if I can find it. Do I have it somewhere? UID. Well, you know what? I should probably find just the last screenshot I took. Because my UID should be in there. Give me 1 second. Okay, I found it. Give me 1 second. I am multi-stream drifting! 6619-732-095. 6619-732-095. Here, yeah, this is my Enfield UID if anybody wants to. Or, you can, also just wait until I update my page, because I've been meaning to do that. Ooh. I'll take away this one. Oh, I finally lost for the first time. But, who do we have in here? We have, Caffeine Expert. We have Simon, Atomic, Immortal You, Beard Rainbow, Nocturnus Artemis, Chancellor Wiggles, hello Connor, Tired Coffee Gay, hello. Beard Rainbow, I don't mean to call you out specifically, but I'm gonna call you out specifically just because I updated the bingo sheet a couple days ago. If you're gonna be here for bingo tomorrow, would you just terribly mind updating your name in bingo to match your Twitch handle? It was you and like a couple of other people where like for the past, like, it's my fault because I have a backlog. I had a backlog, but like for like 6 months worth of bingo, I had to like manually update your Twitter handle. It's my responsibility. I should have been on top of it. I could have informed you earlier. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you out, but I appreciate it if you update your handle on the bingo thing, so I don't have to update the sheet. But in good news, the bingo sheets are completely updated. They happened this week. The stickers that I received in the mail are not, I'm saying this here because I don't want to say it, during the bingo stream. The stickers that I received are not of the quality that are up to my standards, so we're going to be getting some new ones in. We also need to reprint the brochures because some of the information out there is outdated, so, we're planning on doing that, I think, in the middle of this month-ish, somewhere. And then once we get all that in, maybe well, not maybe, but we will be reopening the shop for anybody waiting on that. Hi, Lilac, Koska! Oh, Koska, hi! I was just telling everybody how, well, nothing specific, but I was telling everybody how you guys made me late for stream today because I was talking about stuff. Worth it though. I'm gonna have brainworms for the rest of the day. Fantastic. All right, well, for anybody who's just joining us, if you don't remember what happened, the protagonist of this arc's childhood friend's ghost form just got fucking murked with a Mortal Kombat hand through the fucking chest from behind by someone we thought was our employer. It was, really gruesome, and probably the most, I'm trying to think of, like, I think that's the most gruesome scene we've had in this game so far. Like, visually? I don't think it was ever that serious before. We've had, like, implications, we've had, like, blood stains, we've had, like, gunshots off screen, that kind of stuff, but, like, we like, watched her ass get impaled, so it's like, oh, Jesus. It was wild. Hey, Nocturnus. Alright, let's get in here because I'm already late. Harsh critique. A few words of advice for arcanists who run out of options. Louis XIV's reign. Sort of stuff. Live at Versailles. Elaborate etiquette to show their loyalty to the king. Small amount of royal favor meant extra rewards, yearly salaries. Exchange their swords for robes. Old aristocratic families with arcane bloodlines continue to flaunt their unique arcane skills. The Baron family was one of them. Once commanders of thunder and lightning on the battlefield, barons now performed parlor tricks at banquets to gain social status. As time passed, their wealth dwindled. Found themselves in debt, selling off possessions. Investing in business became more common, no longer seen as disgraceful. Rise of aluminum gave Monsieur Baron the chance to apply his arcane skills to this new industry, bringing his family a steady income. Success didn't last, and new weapons and a new social order emerged. Human technological progress made low-output arcane skills obsolete once more. Electric lights and wiring became commonplace. The Hall Hero process made aluminum cheap, wiping out the Baron's family last viable business. With a pathetic glory of the past, put out this some support, a chance to change times and restore the arcanist's prestige. Interesting. Alright. Soulmate. Bloodstains never wash off. Aphasia. No. I Geoblood. No. Well, we're starting right off with trauma. She falls to her knees beside her friend's body, the blood pooling around her as a whisper slithers into her mind, growing louder and louder. She got Celia's E6. I don't know what she's complaining. I'm sorry. Tasteless joke. Blood, a limp hand, the gem's brilliant glow, a familiar voice, the cold sneers. Everything spirals into chaos. The world spins and darkness swallows everything.
Take a deep breath, Adele. Come, take my hand.
Soft, muffled voices seep into her ears.
Time to wake up, dear.
Hey, Mudfox. I'm going to turn it up just a bit. It seems a little low. It seems just a little bit low, so I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. There we go. When do the lights come on? After several slow blinks, she begins to make sense of the faces staring down at her.
Madame Boaniche?
Let me know if this is too loud.
Feeling better?
Sorry, I just sneezed there.
Take a breath. Rest a moment. We are here with you now. We?
Seeing another figure beside them, Adele instinctively leaps up to put Beryl behind her.
Stay away from him, Madame Boaniche. He's the one behind all this.
What?
Celia told me everything. She saw you turn Vincent into a monster.
Oh, my dear girl. When we get you back to the surface, we must get you some immediate mental care. You've been pacing around in circles, talking to yourself, laughing and crying for who knows what reason. And now, just as I thought Madame Broniche had managed to calm you down, you start spouting this nonsense.
Enough with your lies. You can't fool me. If you know what's good for you, you'd confess all your evil plots and come with me to the police. Wait.
Hey, Rover.
Isn't that...
She's ready to strike, but something in her periphery catches her eye. A small arrow mark carved into the stone beside her.
That mark? It's the one I made earlier. It's exactly how I made it. But I followed Celia. We went so far. How could I be back where I started?
Aren't you listening? All you've done is pace in circles and mutter to yourself. And now this rubbish about Celia. For pity's sake, girl, look around. She's not here. Ask Madame Boaniche if you must.
But I saw her with my own eyes. Felicien stabbed her. It was real. It was true. She was dying in my arms. Her blood was on my face, my hands.
She holds out her hands, the very ones she used to lift the bloodied body of her dearest friend. But there's nothing there. No stains of red, nothing but old calluses.
How could this be? You have to believe me.
Oh, she's got the necklace around her neck! She grabs Madame Boaniche desperately as if she were the only thing keeping her afloat.
Can't you use your divination to see the truth? Please, Madame.
She's got it on.
You have to help Celia. She's dying somewhere.
Her voice trails off. Adele realizes that Beryl's answer isn't what she wants to hear.
It seems this curse still shadows over you. What you saw were simply illusions.
Were they?
Rest assured, I will do what I can to help you through this.
Beryl reaches toward her, but Adele steps back.
Illusions? So, even you think I... But there's no mistaking it. I saw Celia and Felicienne and the diamond. Felicienne has it. Celia told me it has to be destroyed, or else...
The spinning returns, whispers swelling in her mind again, until she hears Beryl's puzzled tone.
The diamond? You mean the one strung around your neck?
Huh?
Following Beryl's gaze, Adele lowers her head. There, on her chest, glimmers that same brilliant blue jewel.
Impossible. Felicienne took it from me. But how can it be here again?
Quick, destroy it! Smash it to pieces!
No, this is absurd!
Confusion and shock, under the weight of her fractured mind, ignite into searing rage.
Celia was right. This wicked imitation must be destroyed. It must be destroyed now! Come, Fefe!
She calls to the little dragon on her shoulder, its little flame gathering to burst into a torrent. A blaze capable of destroying that false stone.
Huh?
But the fire never comes.
What's wrong, Fefe? Destroy the diamond! Fefe?
She feels the lack of weight before she sees it. Her beloved little companion has become the latest to disappear.
What's going on?
But Fufu is more than just a pet. It shares her mind and soul. It can never vanish like Celia did. Her mind goes blank again, dizziness swelling in waves.
This is all too strange. What was I doing again?
Her head pounds. All sound vanishes except her own panicked breathing.
Right. The diamond that Celia gave to me. What she said was real. I have to destroy it.
Resolve flickers to the surface, only to be dragged down by the tide of hesitation.
But this isn't any ordinary diamond. It's the miraculous French blue. Do I really have the right to destroy a national treasure?
Inhale, exhale. Even that simple act stretches her mental state.
Who was it who asked me to destroy it anyway? Oh, it must have been Celia. But Celia, she gave the diamond to me. It's mine!
Are we getting like the One Ring situation here? It's the fucking thing's haunted. At last, a sharp voice cuts through the noise clouding her head. Her breathing steadies, the stabbing pain recedes. She stops. A drowsy calm spreads through her. Every worry, every doubt slips away into a warm abyss.
Please, mademoiselle, you seem to have been through a lot. You need some rest. Perhaps some fresh air might ease your symptoms. Come, I'll lead the way back to the surface. My colleagues and I have a reservation at a restaurant nearby. Please, join us for dinner.
A firm hand falls on her shoulder, and at last she finds herself unable to resist it.
I think you're right, Professor. I need some fresh air.
Adele hears herself agreeing softly, meekly. The necklace, heavy with its vivid blue diamond, hangs against her skin, tangible, real. As if it had always been there. Oh, that was a short one. What the heck? Alright. A Grand Guinan. Horror, gore, a play where both the actors and the audience pass out by the end. That's what makes a truly great performance. We're going to get lunch, don't worry about it. A fine restaurant that requires reservations may not be an ideal spot for dinner after an adventure. The atmosphere brooks no laughter, no clinking glasses, just conversation restrained under the weight of etiquette. The room hums with quiet small talk pierced by the faint scraping of silver over porcelain.
You cannot cut steak with a necklace in your hand, Adele. Why not put it down? Just for a while.
No. Thank you, madame. But I can't afford to lose it again.
Adele gets gaslit, part 482. Hey, Utsuro! She saws through her steak mechanically, arrhythmically, lost in undercooked thought. The sawing becomes like a chore. She pushes through muscle and sinew until she's all but sawing the plate in half.
Zut! This is practically a tire, not a steak.
Allow me.
No. Thank you.
During idle conversation, a diner from the next table steps forward.
Oh, Madame Boaniche. It's been a long time. I'm glad to see that you're still in Paris.
Why does he have a design? Who the fuck is he?
And you? Still in search of your lost fate?
I'm not sure anymore. What you said may have been right. Fate is a kind of erratic stream. To search for meaning in it, or impose meaning upon it, is pointless. Even so, some part of me still longs to try. Perhaps it will one day be in reach. But I wouldn't want us to dwell on my insignificant problems. I understand that Professor Rousseau has made some interesting breakthroughs in the resurrection of the dead.
He what?
Though first, perhaps you'd introduce the Senora here?
I think I know who this voice actor is.
She is the one I spoke of before. The girl who stands at the confluence of streams. Adele, this is a regular of mine. We call him Hummingbird.
A pleasure, I'm sure.
Ah, yes. I see what she means. You look a little pensive, Senora. I wonder, have you found yourself seeing otherworldly figures and hearing elusive voices? Are you still yourself?
What are you talking about?
Hang on, I need to check real quick. Hang on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, alright, I guess. Okay, I don't think we know for sure yet. Okay, alright, that's fine. The young man notices Adele's behavior. A moment later, he returns with new dishes, a bowl of mashed potatoes and a plate of macarons.
I'd say you'd prefer these over steak.
She sets down her knife, wavering between the two plates before finally taking the macarons.
They're passable. Though nowhere near as good as La Durée, I must say.
Her words weren't meant as praise, yet she can't help but return to the plate for another.
The professor is about to give his speech. If you don't mind, Madame Boaniche, might we continue our chat later?
He returns to his table. Guests around him greet him cordially, giving the whole event a sense of ritual familiarity.
What on earth is Rosa up to?
He has an announcement to make, one that defines his life's work. Ah, it seems he's made himself presentable for the occasion.
Uh-oh.
Greetings,
Son
dear
of a
brethren.
bitch!
We gather here today to celebrate a momentous discovery.
Does Beryl not know? How does Beryl not know?
One that belongs to arcanists alone. A breakthrough that lies far beyond the reach of human comprehension.
Enough with the self-aggrandizing. Get to the point.
Oh my god, yeah, she's still around. I'm glad she didn't die. She's such a pain in the ass, and she's entertaining as fuck.
I didn't come all this way to watch you pump yourself full of hot air.
There's no need to rush, is there, Animus? We have all the time we need.
Nope, sorry.
Since the year 1999, our search for the Promised Land has never ceased. Following the will of the Guiding One, we have unraveled countless mysteries of this storm. For this great cause, many of our noble comrades paid the greatest sacrifice, their souls sowing the seeds of our coming harvest. Our endeavor was never expected to be easy. But tell me, has it ever crossed your minds whether this storm is the sole path to the Promised Land we have collectively sought to bring about? Further still, do all of us here, myself included, share in the same vision of that world? We are nothing like the Foundation's numb, obedient lapdogs, incapable of independent thought. Wouldn't you agree?
Guys, I think he's evil.
This storm promises only a change to our imperfect, superficial world. Yet I believe a transcendent world may be drawn up from the depths of myth. A world where each and every dream becomes reality. Tell me, which would you prefer?
The world, each and every dream becomes reality. How much would you prefer?
Same old song and dance.
This is, yeah.
Perhaps you care to show something new and actually feasible for once. Otherwise, you'll get naught from me.
My dear Animus, worry not, for I have come well prepared to open your eyes. I have discovered a means to access the depths of myth, and through it, achieved a miracle. The miracle of resurrection. Allow me to demonstrate.
The professor walks toward a corner of the banquet hall, holding rapt attention from the gathered diners. Her right hand, presently reaching for another macaron, stops mid-motion, deftly, automatically, switching to pick up a napkin instead.
When one's flesh and spirit are fully immersed in the depths of myth, their body frays and sinks until, eventually, it disintegrates. Yet the spirit remains intact. For in that realm, the spirit is itself the most authentic and pristine substance. Reality as we know it is nothing more than a crude layer of degraded substance laid over the depths of myth. And so long as one's consciousness remains within its maelstrom, that person may be raised from it again. Our Felicienne here is the very proof that the mind alone may be brought back to physical reality. Though she perished, she now sits before us once more. So, one and all, let us raise a toast to her revival.
Rosa, what in heaven's name are you trying to say?
She sets down her napkin and rises from her seat. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Ah, Felicienne. You've fully rejoined us now, haven't you? Won't you please introduce yourself?
Are the okay? So these must all hang on. These must all be like Manus members then, because there's Animus here. Oh yeah, and this guy had that little anecdote about him. Remember the crab face guy? And there's Hummingbird. Beryl isn't Manus, is she? Don't say anything. Yeah, evil Flutter Page. Got like these are really cool designs. I don't know who she is, I don't think. Interesting. I also love that one of them is just a painting.
What do you expect me to say? You know very well who I am.
The diviner's eyes follow her through the focus, though the focus of her vision lies far beyond this hall.
How are you feeling?
I would feel a great deal better without your patronizing tone, madame. I have neither need nor want of your sympathy. Ahem.
She lifts a glass of red wine to her chest.
Voici là. Before you now is Felicienne, priestess of lightning, advisor to the Sun King, vassal of the Guiding One. Attend to my words. I have conquered fate and overcome death itself to stand here. I arose from the depths of myth by my own power, unlike the poor, unworthy fools Roseau sent in. Yet he dares to claim this miraculous deed for his own. Quelle honte, monsieur! Have you no shame? But of course you don't. All of you non-entities lack in both gratitude and shame, basking in the grace of the Guiding One and myself without even realizing it.
It is Asif, that's correct.
Did you think you had even scratched the surface of the power that dwells here? Roseau, you utter fool. This affront of yours ought to cost you your life. Yet, I am not so base as to destroy what may still have use. So, just this once, I will forgive you. As for the rest of you, my forgiveness likewise extends to the rudeness you all showed in stuffing your faces before toasting to my health. Et maintenant, à ma santé!
This is a miracle. Bringing the dead back to life. It isn't really possible, is it?
He came back to life? So it can't die anymore like what the Guardian once said?
Giant puppet!
What a farce. All you've done is manipulated some girl into believing she's Felicienne, and yet you dare to call it a miraculous resurrection. What utter blasphemy. An offense to the word miracle and to the Guiding One herself.
I heard another voice in Felicienne. One that belongs to someone else. Could that mean...
Why do we speak as if she is not present? Let us bring our concerns to her. There are things only the true Felicienne would know.
Mind alone, returning to reality? But has Felicienne lost her arcane skills in the process? If so, then this revival is meaningless.
Whatever the case may be, if this is a true venue of life eternal, should we not seize it? At least until we find an alchemist capable of concocting the Fountain of Youth. I believe I see one drawback already. Only one who dies in the depths of myth may be returned from it. To die elsewhere would be to lose the original image of one's being. I imagine this is our shared goal then, to unleash the depths of myth upon the material world, so that we might render a collective image of all who dwell in this era to be raised anew.
A demure and polite voice in the corner interrupts their debate.
But ought we not to first celebrate Felicienne's return? Though I must say, it is a strange sort of return. How different she looks, n'est-ce pas?
True. This dowdy girl is a poor vessel for one so noble.
Mind your tongues. You're speaking of my new body here. For all her faults, I would not call the girl dowdy. She simply chose to turn a blind eye to beauty. I've always felt she picked the wrong career. I admit, it did her some good. She learned to read people and how to put them at ease. But it pulled her further from her true heritage and from the refined taste expected of a jewel hunter.
Alors, Felicienne, your right hand. Is it all right?
Whatever do you mean?
Do you not feel it trembling? Oh, shoot. Is something wrong?
Her right hand moves on its own, splashing the wine across her face before she can stop it.
Oh, Adele, you insolent!
Oh, wait. Yeah. Hi, Fafnir!
There is time still to avoid this fate.
Must you crash the party in such a barbaric fashion, Adele? What happened to my body? What did you do to me? Enough questions. This body is mine now. It comes with some amusingly useless arcane skills, but I suppose I could do worse. From this day forward, this body will serve only my noble soul. You ought to feel honored. Get out of my body! I came in at a weird time, but don't tell me the Black Butler 2 Soul Ring shit is happening. I'm still recovering from my crash out about it last week. I don't know. I've never consumed it. I have never consumed a Black Butler. I know a lot about it. Well, I don't know a lot about it. I know some things about it via osmosis.
Cherish life. Vergossenes Blut für
Let's not
nichts.
make a scene out of it. Rise and shine! Let's not make a scene out of it.
The light that illuminates all.
Let's not make a scene out of it.
Hey, Ripley!
Please, go ahead. There's work left here to be done.
Oh, so I got recruited to, a tabletop RPG group. We're doing an experimental, run. I think it's called, what is the group called? Narrative Declaration? Yes, it's a narrative declaration. We're doing like a short run. The reason why I'm saying that is because I don't know shit about, sorry, it's not a D&D group, it's a Pathfinder group. I don't know shit about tabletop RPGs. So I'm brand new to it, and I based my dude off of this guy. His name is John Person. It's gonna be fun. I'm very excited. I'm allowed to talk about being in it. So yeah, I was the GM was like, yeah, so if you're brand new, like think about somebody you'd want to like base it off of, and then like we can work from there. So I made him pretty much. So I'm excited. I like how they actually changed her model to stain it with wine. It's like being shocked awake by cold water. Her eyes freeze open as she scans the room. Around her sits a gawking zoo of monsters and aberrations, and she's the exhibit.
You! Your Manus Vindicte! Why did you bring me here? What are you doing to me?
Realization hits. Panic tightens in her chest. She clutches the diamond in her hand. Trickles of blood and wine seep through her fingers.
Arrête! I will not accept any damage to my body, Ustrina. Nor from you, Lyra.
Isn't that the one where you can change what happens in a story or your role with a narrative? I'm not sure, maybe. I just know Narrative Declaration is the name of, like, the TTRPG group, because they've done, like, videos and podcasts and stuff before. If it's named after something, I wouldn't know, because I'm new here. It's going to be complicated. I'm going to try so hard to condense it. CL was brainwashed into being two people at the same time because of a dead kid's soul ring, and then their butlers had to fight in the soul maze to try and determine which one keeps control of the body. Okay, no, that sounds like an anime thing.
One move, and I'll burn you to a crisp, inside and out.
What's happened, Felicienne?
Oh my god, she's animated!
It's only us. we're still here at the banquet thrown in your honor.
She's cool. I like her.
Stop your prattling, you rubbish dump. Another word and I'll rip that canvas to shreds.
Okay, so her painting changes with emotions. That's interesting.
She's so angry. That means she has to really be Felicienne.
Words of wisdom from a puppet of all things. Need I point out who pulls your strings, hypothetic? You cowards, ganging up on a poor innocent woman. Each and every one of you is a monster. I won't play whatever game you have in store for me.
I just watched most of their Warhammer 40k series. That's awesome. I've watched bits of them before. They're very cool and funny. I've seen like some clips and stuff, and they seem super chill. And I'm really fucking nervous. So I need to get good at role playing like fast.
Get out of my way.
Fascinating. Though Felicienne's spirit has seized control of her body, the former spirit seems able to resist. If I am indeed correct, what we are seeing is their thoughts and memories beginning to blend, causing this confusion.
The professor scribbles down notes in a rapturous flurry, recording every little tick, word, and movement.
Laurent Rousseau, you've been in league with Manus Vindicte all along. You were lying to me. Everything Celia said was true.
Adele attempts a show of defiance, but all she receives in return are curious, observant stares.
My dear, no one here has mentioned Manus Vindicte but you. Yet you seem to know a great deal about those present already. Far too much to be a mere guess. You have met these people before.
I won't let you play with my mind again, Beryl. Celia told me all about these thugs. She told me everything.
Then it dawns on her, a flaw in her own reasoning.
Maybe not exactly everything, but she did tell me that it was Manus Vindicte that killed her. Rousseau, Felicienne, you killed her. You murderous Manus scum.
I believe it is time you faced the truth.
The truth? What is it this time? You think I don't see through you?
You killed Celia.
What?
In that place where the archive of imagery overlapped with reality. You killed her by your own hand.
What?
What?
You remember it, do you not? You allowed it to happen.
She searches for any sort of proof she might have to match her claims.
No.
She should never have listened to these lunatics. Maybe she should have just torn them apart with her bare hands. Start with that woman, tear open a path, get back to the car, drive off, and then... The banquet ends in chaos, so the guests hardly seem to take notice or seem to even care. A small band of waiters arrives to begin clearing the scene. The professor steps over the shards of glass and porcelain to where Beryl sits.
Felicienne has quite the flair for the dramatics, doesn't she? And as always, our audience simply sat back, their eyes glued and mouths agape.
I feel so bad for Adele, man. Is it like Gaslight Adele time? Like, that's this entire fucking arc. It's like your reality actually isn't quite real. Fuck you. This poor girl.
We are indeed fortunate for your skill in divination. We will have to wait for Felicienne to return to her senses, but thereafter we follow the plan as discussed. Using the French blue as our focal point, we will draw up the true perfect Paris from the depths of myth. Democratic, independent, chosen by her people and shaped by the dreams of every one of her citizens.
I have seen many versions of Paris, from flames to paradise. Nothing is beyond possibility.
Beryl offers a vague, distant reply. She looks out toward the open doors, but says nothing more. The professor holds his stare on the pendulum in Beryl's hand, guessing she's once again trapped in a trance, and leaves her be. Prophecy is something to be revered and feared.
Alors, tomorrow at dawn, we will perform the final ritual atop the Eiffel Tower.
So like I think the only explanation is that clearly she's playing along with Manus because it's the only way to like take them down or like take down this specific plan of theirs possibly. So like I don't think she's evil. I definitely think she's very What's a word for not having any loyalties? Because she went against like she mentioned in the other chapter, she stole a bunch of like artifacts or something against like the Vigil's warnings and then had to pay a fine or whatever, and then she's been on their shit list ever since. I wouldn't say duplicitous because duplicitous means playing both sides. I don't think she's playing both sides. I think she sees like an outcome, or at least the vague stirrings of the best outcome, and goes along to get that best possible outcome. We did get indication in 2.5 that Beryl may have cooperated with that. Exactly, yeah. So it's like, she's not loyal to any faction. She's loyal to, as was brought up earlier, she's loyal to, like, fate, right? She works for fate. And if that means working with Manus, if that means working with the Foundation, it doesn't matter. Because I think she has the Doctor Strange thing of being able to, like, at least see the least... Well, seeing, like, the best outcome. And plays her part in reaching that. That's what I'm thinking. Because she doesn't seem like the type to, like, actively play both sides. You know? She just works for whoever would serve the interests of fate best. That's what it kind of feels like to me. I could be totally wrong, of course, but, like, that's just the vibes that I'm getting. But... see, not self-serving either, because it's not herself that she's serving, you know? I know there's a word for it. I don't know what it is. But it's like she sees an outcome, and she wants to attain that outcome, and she will work with whoever and play whatever part she needs to in order to get there. And sometimes that means working with Manus, and sometimes that means working with Foundation, and sometimes that means working on her own. Like, she's there to serve fate. But a round of applause for the latest research breakthrough. Don't forget to raise a toast. Everything is unfolding right now, no form of divination prophecy. Just a coincidence. Imagine a vault that exists beyond time and space. Inside it lies everything: love and hatred, good luck and bad luck, the oldest archetypes and legends. Under normal circumstances, we can never reach it, but the guiding one and the storm have made this miracle possible. Now, the archive of imagery, known as the depths of myth, has become visible to us. We owe a great deal to the pioneer whose research and courage made this possible. Her dedication and sacrifice deserve our deepest respect. We would all be wise to follow her example. Oh, I guess, yeah, because we're talking about that one researcher, right? The one who paved the path for this entire field. Paris out of reach. The path of fate seems like nothing more than fiction to those who cannot stand upon it. Oh, wait, shoot. I should pause here because we are on ad break.
Liberté! Égalité! Fraternité! Deliver what was promised!
Alright, yeah, we're gonna hold right here, and I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Alright. Let's see. Hang on. Alright. This game's art. Well, oh yeah, no, it's wonderful. Here, I'm actually gonna close. I'm gonna close out of here, Rover, so you can like take a peek. Just because we need to, we're on ad break anyway. Like again, sorry if I'm a broken record for anybody who's been here for a really long time. But like, something that, the main thing that draws me to any sort of game, like any game at all, is the,
Action.
art style.
During my scene. In fact, the camera was rolling the moment you
Like,
stepped
just the
into
art
my
direction of
room.
everything is just really fucking
You would
good.
have known if you'd read the script in advance.
Like, that plus, like, the whole regional accent thing is just, it hits. It hits for me. My account is super fucking stacked. Oh shit, I'm like I'm a day one global player. So I've got like I've got almost every character in the game. I think I'm only missing like 4 or 5.
Ah, you've made it in. Actually, the lock opens to any code.
But yeah, the designs in this game are just really, really gorgeous. Oh yeah, I got Argus from the
If you're looking
6
for
star you don't
someone,
select,
Just give me
or
something
the
they've used before.
the
I'll
6 star
find
you
them.
don't have ticket that we got this patch. She's so fucking oh boy, I have her fully, but I haven't used her yet. I did build her though, and I have her refer all the way up. I think I want to use her in a rank up team with like Marcus. I think that's like her optimal team right now.
Got
Yeah,
a
no,
job
she's
for
great.
me. If you're looking for someone,
She's fantastic.
Oh, Miss Burton, I suggest we spend more time together like this.
I cannot glaze the art direction of this game enough. Like, it's not shy of its criticism, of course. Like, all of the, like, they have a lot of female character designs that look kind of samey. All the female character designs look like they're in their mid-20s. Like, we don't have any, like, older female characters. A lot of the dudes recently, like, they only do, like, high-rarity funky designs with dudes. So, like, and since we have, Karan here, I love him. He's one of my favorite designs in, like,
No.
anything.
Those aren't the right words, are they?
And then we have, like,
One
Aleph.
lives, while the other dies.
And
One
we have, like,
preaches
oh, we have, like, a Knight. I love a Knight.
Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
But, like, and they're not immune to criticism, obviously, but as a whole, we had, did you know we had an Assassin's Creed collab? Where's Ezio? We have Cassandra. We had Cassandra.
do you have some work for
Her
me?
design is so fucking
Something
good.
You need, maybe, or someone you need taught a lesson?
Where's Ezio? He actually ended up being, like, one of those broken characters in this game, which is really funny.
Don't think I haven't noticed you looking to pay me a visit out in the wilderness. Usually those who seek to find me are looking for trouble. I'm glad you're one of the exceptions.
The story was,
So,
like,
Buongiorno, signorina.
the story for the collab was, like, it was okay. Like, it was fine. It was enjoyable. I kind of wish they went a little harder with it. They played it quite safe. But I had a good time just because, like, design-wise, it was just beautiful to look at. So I'm like, it's fine. It's fine if the writing's just okay. Lesbian catnip-ass character design. It's so true. Argus is why you started playing. I don't blame you. I think, it was a combination of a Knight.
Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
And, Shimane.
Well.
Shimane. I think it's Shimane. I think you pronounce it Shimane. I like his. I didn't get his skin because I like his, like, traditional design a lot better. I think his design fucking slaps. But, like, I love, like, so... I don't think they've come out with a design yet where I've been like, oh, that's fucking ugly. Like, not a single one have I found, like, ew. You know? Like, every single one has its, like, very unique charm. I guess the closest one is Bunny Bunny. But she's the token American, so that's fine. Also, she did get another... Didn't she get another skin? Or maybe she's getting another skin coming up. It's not out yet. But we did get Barbara once.
Oh, it's you.
I do like Barbara. But yeah.
Sam, 仲有其他茄喱啡？爽手啦，推輪椅啊！
I don't know how she gets through doors, man, but she sounds mad. Let's leave her alone. High five, saving. I'm doing taxes. Hello, Shades. I cannot save you from doing your taxes. You have to hire an accountant for that.
Deliver what was promised. Hear our voice. Respect our demands.
Eat our work days, better wages, paid vacations. No more hunger.
We will not let the Bastille frighten us. Let the king and queen answer. Give power to the people.
So anybody who might have missed the context, there is a, they're basically, the big bad guys are trying to merge basically a parallel purgatory plane with reality in order to make the perfect society, because it would be merging the collective unconscious with reality itself. But in doing so, in the process of doing so, they're displacing everybody mentally, like, out of time, because the collective unconscious contains, like, history, right? Like it's the collective thoughts and emotions, like, throughout history. So a lot of people within Paris right now believe they're in a time that they're not in. So, like, he's talking about the king and queen here. I think we're in, like, what are we? We're in, like, 36? So, like, there's this... the entire city's going to shit, and everyone is very confused. And then there are also monsters, but that's, like, a whole other thing. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Bring them out of Versailles. Bring them here to Paris.
Liberty all day.
The beast's roar mingles with the chaotic chants. Screams of death and horrific brutality echo through the streets. But as long as one person still stands, this grotesque carnival of protest will not end.
Liberty all day.
Hysteria has spread across Paris, twisting the city of lights into a bedlam, into utter chaos. 3 people pass through the turmoil, unbothered by the screams around them. This girl ain't good. Can someone help her, please?
Quelle surprise! The great Felicienne seems in better spirits now.
Et tout ce qu'on ne clôt dans le silence, dans un coffret noir, loin sous la terre.
Though I feel this isn't the time or place for such a song, mademoiselle.
Felicienne stops fiddling with the diamond and casts a disdainful glance toward her increasingly insufferable toady.
Adele would never interrupt me the way you did. What a shame she never heard this song. But you wish to speak business, yes? Then let us talk. First, answer me this. Why has there been near or no progress in passing on the Guiding One's teachings, despite the many changes in era?
The game feels a little quiet since you reset it. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I did put it back up to the volume it was before, but let me bump it up a little bit more. There we go. Let me know how that is.
You've elected to ignore your most sacred duty, throwing aside her benevolent instructions in favor of your pursuit of knowledge.
She has a pauldron because she normally has a dragon resting here. But the dragon got disappeared, which is a whole other thing.
Without my leadership to inspire you, this organization is about as useful as a chocolate teapot, it seems.
As useful as a chocolate teapot?
Please, mademoiselle. All these problems will be solved once I unravel the deepest secrets of the depths of myth.
Look at you, still clinging to that old drivel. Did I not already expose your worthlessness? I'd have had you swept out by the servants in my day.
But you're living proof of my thesis. You came back from the depths of myth. How can you not believe?
What I believe in is my ability to conquer death. I have no particular interest in your imaginary Paris. Nor your babbling nonsense about ideals.
She's giving Ceridra vibes. I kind of dig it.
It is our shared goal to return the world to its most glorious era, n'est-ce pas? We've found the means. I only ask that you trust me.
Trust? You'd have me scale the Eiffel Tower of all things to use my diamond to unleash the depths of myth, while you stand at a safe distance and watch? That's your brilliant plan?
I admit we made a mistake, mademoiselle. But I've discovered the truth. The depths of myth don't lie below, but above.
Oh.
Altitude represents ascension. A primordial image as old as civilization itself. That is why you must reach the peak of the city's tallest structure. There, all of Paris, perhaps even the entire world, will transcend. If my theory proves correct.
We gotta send your ass into space!
Theories, theories, theories. Ugh, what torture it is to listen to you. And what of you, madame? Why are you staring at me like that?
Thank you for the hydrate or dihydrate. I got water right here.
Your gaze is nauseating. Stop it.
The silent woman's eyes are vacant and neutral.
Are you even listening to me?
I am.
Her reply comes faint, barely more than a whisper. The three weave past the protesters heading toward the Champ de Mars. Not a single passerby seems to take notice of the glow coming from Barrel's pendulum. The car is parked on a silent street.
I never really understood any of the songs she sang. That's why I didn't bother to say anything.
You are not too late to be French, Beta Vash. Welcome.
But I could tell she had a beautiful voice. The kind any singer would envy.
In the driver's seat, the young woman lowers her gaze to the ornate little box in her hands.
She has a real sweet tooth, particularly for macaron. I've seen her eat a whole box in one go. But not just any old macaron. Only La Dure's will do. I often had to plan our trips around the store on the Champs-Élysées. Lucky for me, Felicienne was a late riser, or else I'd have had to race all the way from the bakery to her place every morning.
A weak smile tugs at her lips.
But what she was eating, they weren't macaron, were they?
Inside, the once neatly arranged pastries have taken on another shape. The little dragon lies within the box, its eyes closed. Carved and cut into bite-sized pieces, filling oozes out from its little form, releasing a sweet, alluring scent. What the fuck?
Madame Boaniche, please, tell me. What did she do to me?
Adele gathers her dragon's fragments into her pocket, her voice trembling beneath her confusion.
She stole your fate. Her original self perished long ago within the depths of myth. The spirit that found you was only a remnant, a mere shadow clinging to a world in which she no longer belonged. She longs to live again, even if it is only as a parasite.
What about those memories we shared? Were they all just illusions?
Some were true experiences you shared as your streams of fate merged. Others were but fabrications. The nuance can be difficult to discern without careful observation.
Adele stays silent for a long while before reaching for the handle again. The door doesn't move. She's been trying in vain for quite some time.
You've really confused me, madame. What side are you on?
I am a watcher of the streams of fate, not a participator in them.
Yeah.
I take no sides.
But you can do more than watch. You already have. You were the one that told me about this inevitable death. And then, Celia really did end up dead. You know exactly what's going to happen to me. You know everything. Don't you?
Her voice catches. Outside, the lights of Paris flicker erratically.
It is not nearly as simple as you might imagine, Adele. To observe a stream is to see only its curves and eddies, the ripples of importance. I see the path, but not every moment along it. That is itself sufficient for me to ascertain one's eventual fate. There are rarely any exceptions.
You said rarely. So, there are exceptions?
An exception, yes. I told you about her, did I not? I had been drifting along the streams of fate when I saw a girl who resembled me, who in some part came from me. It was quite a revelation. I saw where our streams merged long before she was born, and I knew I would name her Matilda. That she would grow up to be kind, brave, and truly gifted. I followed her through every turn and every ripple to the very end. Then I looked away. I stopped watching.
The diviner ends the story in her always even tone.
The way you describe it? It sounds strange, madame. Almost cruel. As if you've ignored her in the present because you're afraid of her future.
I studied the entirety of her stream, every moment of her fate. It seemed enough.
The car window reflects the puzzled look on her face.
But then, something peculiar happened. In the final moments of this millennium, there was a certain kind of rain. Since that time, the streams of fate have lost their clarity. At times they are muddied, at others interrupted, twisted into vortexes. As they began to shift, so too did everything else. The fates I had seen had taken a new form. Nothing was the same.
She turns toward Adele.
Soon, Felicienne will complete Roseau's ritual. Once that happens, your spirit will rest forever here in this car, and a calamity would fall upon Paris. All the visions I saw end here.
You're implying something, aren't you? Are you saying that my fate isn't set in stone?
I am simply stating what I saw. Many who learn of their fates become passive to them, hoping that by inaction they might avoid their consequences. Others are driven to attempt, however vainly, to change it. How you interpret this prophecy is entirely up to you.
Adele examines her warily, but if there's anything being hidden from her, she can't detect it behind those glassy eyes.
Then there's still a chance for me to leave this car, n'est-ce pas?
This is a spiritual haven, a place which belongs to you alone. Once you leave, you may find salvation hidden within the currents, or a fate far worse than death.
I don't want to know what lies in wait for me. What I want is to get out of here and destroy the diamond, just as I promised. I won't fail again. You know a way to let me out, no? You wouldn't be here otherwise. Please, madame, tell me. Whatever future you're hoping to see, it will never happen if I give up now.
She clenches her fist, ready to shatter the window if no answer comes. Even now, she doesn't know what Beryl truly wants. She doesn't understand and has no time to attempt to. Then the diviner's smile fades, replaced by something unfamiliar. It's a diluted kind of sorrow, perhaps just the weariness of someone used to failure.
Even in the face of oblivion, you would try to change your fate.
She leans forward, presses down Adele's fist, and gently opens the door.
Go, then.
Beryl holds it there, steady, meeting Adele's startled eyes.
Merci.
What are you doing, Bug? My cat's looking suspicious. What are you doing, Bug? Outside, the lights of the city seem blindingly white, as near and as distant as the sun. A strange calm washes over her, despite seeing nothing at all.
I'll see you around, Madame Boiniche.
She steps into the light. Beryl closes her eyes. She recalls something from long ago.
So, where is this so-called fate you've been waiting for? You've seen the end already, n'est-ce pas? The only one possible, anyway. My triumph. You prophets are all the same. My family bankrolled a dozen frauds like you, yet not one ever foresaw the revolution. You ought to have dedicated yourself to the guiding one instead.
Beryl raises a finger to Felicienne's lips, shushing her arrogant colleague.
You speak because you seek my direction. You wish to unravel the secrets of resurrection.
You're clever for a prophet. Of course, that's my goal. I wouldn't allow those bungling followers to take credit for such a discovery. I must determine the truth before anyone else.
North, that is where your path leads. But know that there are consequences to what you seek. You will not emerge from it the same.
Spare me the theatrics. I shan't be intimidated. You've pointed the way. I have no more need of you. Whatever consequences lie ahead depend on me, on my actions, not some puddle of fate. Au revoir, madame. Let us see what the all-seeing lady has seen for us.
Beryl watches her silhouette. It passes through the corridor, out the door, vanishing into the blinding daylight.
Goodbye, Adele. I look forward to seeing what comes of your actions. To seeing another prove me wrong. It is true. I have held back many important details concerning matters like the nature of Felicienne and Brum's relationship, and Professor Roseau's true intentions, but I believe it is not my place to disclose such things. People deserve to discover these things on their own.
Sorry. I'm more interested in the part involving Matilda.
Ah, of course. And why not? My Matilda. Such a lovely, radiant girl. She has inherited my strength and added to it a vitality of her own. Those who speak with her often leave smiling. As for her future, I cannot share it with you here, but I can assure you, her path is one worth looking forward to.
Moment of revelation. Paris is a dream unto itself, and that dream is ending. She runs through the endless white, not knowing what she's searching for, nor where the path will end.
Streams of fate. But how can I find them? Dowsing might be a little on the nose. Zut! She was just steps away from me when I was in the car.
Her steps grow heavy, but she doesn't stop until Paris appears before her.
What's that?
What? Oh, we got some Inception shit going on. A city pierces the clouds mirrored in the sky. People and beasts alike stop to stare up at the mirrored double above her.
How spectacular. If this isn't a miracle, then I must ask, what else could possibly qualify as one?
He did say that the depths of myth were above, so I'm like, I guess we're seeing it right now.
Let dusty historians scoff and rivals sneer, but there are none who would dare scorn this timeless, flawless vision of Parisian beauty across the ages. Who from this lofty perch would deny this is the truest form of Paris? The Palace of Optics, the Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, Notre Dame, the Luxor Obelisk, the Lutetia Arena, the medieval quarters. Each piece woven together in perfect harmony. As I've said, thought shapes reality. This Paris, born from collective imagination, is Paris at its most true and most real. Only when it fully descends shall we finally possess a real world. A life worth living.
One embraces the sky. One holds the key to the ritual. The last remains silent.
Must you hang over me like this, Roseau? And you, madame? Did you foresee this? The fate of Paris now rests in my hands, and yet I remain myself. What a pity it must be for you. No more tricks.
What lies below shall reflect what lies above. So, this is what will befall Paris?
She reaches toward Felicienne, but her hand passes straight through her.
I can't touch her.
She tries everything, attacking, casting arcane skills, pinching her own arm, until a flash of white swallows her entirely.
You have returned.
What?
When she blinks, she's back inside the fucking taxi again!
How am I back in here?
You failed to take back your body. So long as you return here, though, there is still a chance.
I found Felicienne. I was right next to her. But I couldn't reach her no matter how I tried.
Then give up. And accept this as your final resting place.
No. I won't sit here and do nothing. I will destroy that diamond. I must. For Celia. But how am I supposed to reach Felicienne? Wait. I don't really need to reach her, do I?
She snaps upright, remembering.
Madame Boiniche, you said before that the stream of my fate merged with Felicienne's. So, in a sense, she and I are always together, n'est-ce pas?
Her fingers brush the dragon's spine in her pocket, the smooth cut, the limp tail tip.
Then, I don't need to find her, nor even find myself. Because she is me, and I am her.
You have begun to understand. She only had the means to claim your body because your spirits are closely intertwined. Any impact to your body affects both souls. Though the weaker of the two spirits often cannot endure the strain.
So I just need to kill myself. Got it!
But not never, no? So even you can't see what comes next. You don't know whether Felicienne or I will win this fight.
She locks eyes with the impartial diviner, and then she sees it, the flaw, the crack in the illusion. Beryl meets her gaze, for once, real fire flickers in those crystalline eyes.
The currents of fate will bend to your actions. You will steer its course rather than be swept away.
Hey, John Doe.
You have never once yielded before destiny. And that is precisely why I have followed you from the beginning.
She no longer looks detached and polished, no longer like a crystal reflecting every light but her own. The diviner finally descends to the world as it is.
It is as you say. I do not know if you will emerge victorious in this final trial. Will you carry this through for me?
Do you even need to ask?
The fragments in her hand pulse in time with her heartbeat.
Alors, Felicienne, time for you to experience the Tavernier family curse.
Her marvelous little dragon pokes its head from her pocket, sparks flaring from its nostrils.
If our fates are truly
it's okay!
Then this curse must bind your soul as well as mine. And in true Tavernier fashion, your end will come, just as you lay hands on the treasure you desire most.
You picked the wrong body, idiot! The ritual proceeds moment by moment as the Paris above them begins drawing closer to the ground, the twin Eiffel Towers nearing collision. Unnatural light emits brightly from the diamond, drawing the two worlds together.
Incroyable, Felicienne. Just a little longer and Paris as it should be, born from the collective unconscious, will descend into reality. The true Paris, not like the garbage heap below us.
A bullet grazes the diamond. Felicienne instinctively shields it with her hand. The mirrored city above begins to fade. Huh? Huh? Where the fuck did she get a gun?
How did you get here? How are you still alive?
The professor's assistant stands with a gun aimed at him, but her outline wavers, ghost-like, just like the reflection above them.
Adele called out to me.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating. Your soul should have been erased by Felicienne. I must thank you once again, my most brilliant student. Your existence confirms another of my theories.
Hi, Bree! How was the Hot Chocolate Festival?
The depths of myth promises more than just resurrection, but an end to death itself.
A friend of Adele's? No doubt you're as tactless as she was. You intend to stop me? Be my guest.
She lifts the diamond to her chest right before her heart.
Go on. You should be grateful I've given you the opportunity. Whether you hit me or the diamond, you'll stop the ritual. Go on.
You really think threatening Adele's body will intimidate me? It won't work.
Her hand trembles. She fears missing the shot or worse, hitting true.
Yet, is that hesitation I see? Think about what our chère Adele would say at a time like this. Pull the trigger. Sounds like her, n'est-ce pas?
Shut up! Shut up!
My, have I said something wrong? Or perhaps you don't know Adele as well as you thought. Here, let me show you in a more vivid manner.
The woman inhabiting Adele's body tilts her head with one hand as if shaking loose her thoughts.
Don't worry about me. Just shoot. Take us both out. It's what you have to do. It's the only way to break my family curse. You have to end the adventure with my death. To fall at the height of a brilliant journey. That's better than fading into some bleak, ordinary end, no?
No, Celia. You don't need to do this. I'll end this myself.
Huh? An unexpected line is delivered in the clumsy play, stunning both the actress and her audience. And at that moment, the sleeping dragon awakens in her pocket.
You irritating little lizard! How dare you harm your own master! Damn you, Adele! You and your wretched pet!
Flame sears through the haze, pain burning away the chaos of her memory. The scorching heat, purging all illusion, returns the body to its rightful owner, finally allowing her to move freely.
So this is what it feels like for a soul to be scorched. I finally understand why so many fear hell. Adele, you fool! Tell your patches stop at once! Do you wish to die with me? No, I don't. Not right now, Felicien. So why don't you drop the diamond? I can already guess your response. You keep dreaming! This diamond belongs to me! Not even death can steal it from me! Listen to you. You'd make an excellent tavernier.
Felicien's anger only grows, her left hand clutching the diamond tighter still, as the flames crawl further up her body inch by inch.
Now let's see if fire can separate true from false, Felicien.
Oh boy! The fires of purification, baby!
We will experience all this over and over again.
How utterly stubborn can you be? This false era is ending. If you intend to continue to exist in the one to come, you must surrender your body to me. I'm done listening to you ordering me around. You may think it's amusingly useless, but let's see how you handle my fire. Ah, you barbarian!
Always arguing.
Saxophone's end. A bandura?
Give it a little water.
A wonderful dream.
Listen up. Please, listen.
Enough, you're fired, Adele! Took you long enough.
Yes. Great.
An unremarkable witness report. Okay, yes. A painter sketching in a square remembers reaching a point where his artwork was stuck in a bottleneck. That's when a young person with uniquely inspired touch helped him finish it. The piece, with its exquisite cubist composition, now shines with the light of a New Age muse. The painter believes this must be the work of some magnificent god of art who manifested to guide him. Oh, okay, so that's Hummingbird, because of the flower silhouette. Oh, I didn't read these ones. After a vote by the Foundation's Paris field team, most members concluded that this phenomenon holds no investigative value. Only a historian remarked that when ancient Romans mentioned the Styx, they often associated it with fire. We consider the connection far-fetched. In Paris, do not report matters that involve artists! Okay, so these are all the different... Okay, these are the guys. Okay. Alright, cool. So I guess this is like the fucking Manus table, I guess? Chapter 17, No Need for Promises. You will always have a place in my heart, ma chère amie. I know French. No, I don't. The professor writes one last line, snaps his notebook shut, and reaches under his coat. His fingers grip his oldest friend, a Le Protector revolver.
Then Adele's personality wasn't entirely consumed. She's managed to regain control of her body.
Do you have to learn French ever in Canada or just in Quebec? It's very much encouraged in Quebec. Excuse me. Because that's where, like, most French Canadians, like, are. But by law, fun little aside, Target, like the chain store, came to Canada, right? And Target replaced a department store chain we had called Zellers. They had the red color scheme and everything, like, but here's the thing. They fucked up the Target branches in Canada so bad. In Canada, legally, to sell products, you need to have both a French and an English translation on the product. whoever was in charge of like the Target branding shit fucked it up so bad, and I guess didn't know that or didn't enact it or something, so that when Target came over, like the majority of the shelves were empty because you could not legally sell the products in Canada because they did not have the French translations. So that was like a really big cause for why Target never like took off here, because they couldn't fucking sell anything because whoever was in charge of that fucked it up real bad. So it's not necessary, like from a social level. I feel like from secondhand, from what I hear from people, it's much more encouraged in Quebec because Quebec is more of a French first province. But for the other ones, you could get along with English just fine. You could also get along with English just fine in Quebec as well. It's just you might be looked down on if you don't know French, because they're very very proud of you know, the French Canadian heritage and all that, and it's baked into their society. But yeah, they had like mostly empty Targets. Yep, absolutely.
Even a spirit as strong-willed as Felicienne lacks the ability to completely dominate another. Perhaps I was wrong to shift focus from the power of the collective unconscious.
There is no need for that, Professor.
Her spirit returns. She raises her hand and nudges the barrel away from Adele.
Even were you to interfere, the outcome would remain unchanged. You are but a pebble in the course of the stream of fate.
I think they would look at you with scorn. Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't want to generalize. I absolutely do not want to generalize and put stereotypes on Quebec. I've never been. My dad was from there, so I've heard like secondhand accounts. I also have like some family up there. I don't. From my impressions, it's not that bad. Like they're not gonna like. You're not like social. You're not a social reject for only knowing English. I don't think it's that bad. It's just. It's very much a French first province, that's all. Compared to like the other provinces, from what I understand. I've never been there, I've never lived there. If someone watching right now is from Quebec and is like, you got that totally fucking wrong actually, I could be completely in the wrong, that's just from what I've heard.
Wait with me a little longer. Things may just take an unexpected turn.
You saw something, didn't you?
Quite the contrary. I see nothing. And that is what fascinates me most of all.
Ooh.
You're fired, Adele! You reckless, foolish would-be Joan of Arc!
I mean, you're not bagging on Quebec. Like, Parisian French and French Canadian are two completely different things. They're like, I think if you got like a Quebecer and a Parisian to talk to each other, I think they'd be able to like understand the basics. I believe, like, they're not completely incomprehensible from what I understand, but it's very, very different. So in school, you probably learned Parisian French, which is probably why when you went to Quebec, you didn't fucking understand shit. Like, that's completely, like, you're not bagging on Quebec, it's just a dialect difference. Felicienne's form convulses violently. Without a vessel to cling to, she's nothing but a drifting soul, a shadow. Chancletta brought up being looked at with scorn. If you're French Canadian, and you know, like, French Canadian, and you go to Paris and speak French Canadian, from what I understand, they will look at you with contempt and scorn. Same as vice versa. If you're from Paris, if you're from France, you speak Parisian French, and you come over to Quebec and speak with like a French from France dialect, they will look at you with contempt and scorn. That for sure. They got beef. They got big beef. A failed actress dragged off stage.
That's almost flattering. But this is nothing compared to what you did to Celia.
Yay! He's back! I was scared that like, he died in a metaphoric way because Felicienne, like, ate her fate and stuff, and this thing is tied to her soul and shit. I'm glad he's okay! She picks up the diamond that rolled away during the struggle.
Adele, hurry! Turn your fire on the diamond! Silence!
Her figure flickers as Felicienne lifts her hand. Then, with only a twist of her wrist, Celia's outline melts away.
Stop this, Felicienne!
There's no time to check on her friend. Instead, she grips the blue diamond so hard she imagines it could break. Only the real remains. All falsehood will burn away to ash. This charade must finally be put to rest.
Par le feu est purifié.
You disgusting hypocrites! Don't you dare wag that finger at me! You may fool everyone else, but not me! I know you better than anyone! I know your true colors! Deny it all you want, but our souls are entwined, because deep down, you and I are just alike. Take pride in it, girl. Hosting me will be your greatest achievement. Be honest now. No need to play pretend as you did with Celia. All that time, you let her keep writing those letters, knowing full well that your parents were long dead. False indeed.
I suspected that because when in the earlier chapters, when Adele led Beryl to the letters in order to use the letters as a catalyst for finding Celia, but there was a reasonable doubt in my head that Celia just was really enamored with her parents. But no, Celia was writing the letters from her parents the entire fucking time. And she knew that. And she let it go on because, oh my god, that's so... I
just...
Cold fingers tighten, blurring the line between the living and the dead.
She shared her deepest hopes and dreams with you through those make-believe adventures. But you ignored them. What's there to envy about a cursed bloodline? I suppose you kept her as a salve to your dreary, miserable life. You really thought you could fool the world into thinking taxi driving was your highest ambition? Deep down, you've always craved more.
Don't act like... you know me.
She gasps for breath, forcing out a strained protest.
But I do know you. I know each and every one of your wicked thoughts better than you do. She told you to burn the diamond, but you secretly desired it. You craved your place in this adventure. Your death. Who could blame you for triggering the curse? You weren't chasing treasure, not by choice, not like your parents. All of this to pretend you are unwillingly caught up in this adventure. You even get to play the savior. And oh, how your dear little friend fits the role of a damsel in distress. All you need is a villain. And that's where I came in. Just as you wished. Of all people in Paris, why did I come to you? Have you given it even the slightest thought?
Muscle and bone grind and twist beneath her crushing grip.
Admit it, Adele. You wanted me to hurt Celia. You wanted to kill her.
Adele uses all her strength to turn toward Celia's face, finding it frozen in shock.
You're lying. Ah, yes. Lies. She lied to you too, Adele. You really are a perfect duo. Two little liars keeping secrets from one another. Allow me to reveal another secret. Destroying this diamond will bring an end to more than just me. It will end her as well. Though perhaps, without her, you might at last be free. That's not... true.
She looks at Celia again and hears the same plea she's heard 100 times before.
Don't listen to her, Adele. You must destroy the diamond. The depths of myth must not be unleashed.
Lose your friends or lose the city. What will it be, Mademoiselle Tavernier? What am I saying? I have no intention of giving you the chance to decide. I am not about to die again.
She lowers her head for no other reason than to indulge in her suffering. But what she sees instead is a crooked smile with teeth clenched in defiance.
Damn it!
Felicienne recoils, shoving Adele away. Adele, anticipating the next play perfectly, rolls twice and lands on her feet.
Funny that. Huh. I'm not ready to die, either.
She doesn't look back at Celia. Those anxious eyes burn hotter than any flame of truth. The shell of Felicienne peels away completely, and without warning, a massive shadow takes form at the tip of the Eiffel Tower.
I won't let you get away.
Oh shit! It's Madoko witch design time, baby! Let's fucking go! Hang on, maybe I should go to a lower team because I don't want her to die too fast. Hang on, we need Broom on here. Oh shit, does that mean I'm supposed to use... Here, hang on, we can use Dynamo. Wait, no, I don't want to use Dynamo because... Wait, hang on. Okay, I'll put Ulrich on here. I'll put Charon on here. I'll put... You know what, we're gonna use Dynamo. That's fine. It's fine. We'll just poke at her a little bit so like all the shit plays. Hang on. Oh, wait.
Just, stand with the others. Like this, then?
Let's fuck... Oh my god, that's gorgeous. Oh shit! She's upside down!
Where is that budget hog hiding?
You can't call people that, Ulrich. Fucking ow, dude.
Do you really believe you can escape this? Escape me?
Soldiers? Shape-shifting? Manus Vindicte?
My dear, foolish Adele. You are but a grain of sand before the tides of fate. What good could possibly come from fighting me?
The rift is widening.
Oh, she's
We
like
have to
merged
stop
with
them.
the Eiffel Tower. That's cool.
Those monsters. They're forming some sort of shield. We need to break through. Allez, Adele. Think.
Felicienne, the Skyward Depths. Can only be defeated by fire, mass attack. Okay, I think that's Broom's. I think that's Broom's thing. Okay, yeah, it's Broom's ult. Okay, so she can only something from her can only be defeated by her ult. So we need to get Broom's ult up. So that dispels chaotic order, so that should allow...
It is heat-related, no?
Shit, I can't remember which one to use. Where's the status? 6 stacks. Already need a status against 6 stacks of Ceremony's ultimate might. I can't remember which one to... I always forget which one to use first.
The Chaldean order.
What I'm good at. Purge the impurities. Leave me alone, you phantom. Eliminate what is false.
Decrypt
Oh wait,
the
I did the buff
cosmos.
already. Whoopsie.
Get out with you!
Interception detected.
Oh wait, she's hitting kind of hard though. Hang on.
If the depths of myth is nothing more than a sea of collective unconscious, then the creatures born from it must be mere reflections.
The dead embrace you.
I might have come. Wait, why doesn't that merge? I might have completely underestimated how strong she'd hit. I was like, I won't bring a healer. That means I'll kill her slower. Maybe I should have brought a healer.
What I'm good at.
Actually, we're gonna do.
The dead embrace you.
Calculating the Arabic parts.
Just another shift.
Verzeihen Sie mir.
An adequate sample.
These sheets are my wings!
Flutter Page, don't die on me! I think the reason they give you so many is that you can have her ult up super fast. I understand now. I'm a fool.
Yes, I got this.
There is no end to this misery.
Simulating the Chaldean order.
Higher than a bell tower, and deeper
I might die here. That's okay. I wonder if people from Lyon think this is what living in Paris is like.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
A message from the stars.
Purge the impurities.
Yeah, my ass might die here. Flutter Page might die here. Yeah, she's dead. Hang on, hang on!
Is that feeble little flame?
Yeah, no, I'm
supposed
dead.
to scare me?
I should.
Open your eyes and look around. Can you not
I should have got a healer. Hang on, hang on. We gotta restart. Hang on, hang on. Yeah, that's my button. I thought this fight would be a lot easier. I was mistaken. Time to 1v... Oh, shit. Time to 1v1 the Eiffel Tower.
Just floating in the sunbeam.
Okay. You're telling me this doesn't happen all the time in Paris? I mean, I was under the impression this is exactly what happens, so, like... I don't know, folks. Alright, we'll bring the same team as before. The fuck is... There you are. And then we'll bring Flutter... not Flutter Page. We'll bring... 52 instead. That should help.
Where is that budget hog hiding?
Easy boss fight, 1 round later, my bad. Yeah, it is my bad. Entirely, I underestimated it completely.
Soldier, my dear, what the rift? Those
I'm gonna pretend,
This one should do.
I'm gonna pretend we knew all about that. Don't worry about it. Actually. I wanna make sure we use both of these, right? So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. That's 2 buffs. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Give it a little water.
We're gonna do this.
Oh look, here's
We're
a
gonna do
The
this.
dead embrace you.
Purge the impurities. Leave me alone, you phantoms. We see it together.
In memory of the dead.
Let's not make a scene out of it.
Where is
It's
all...
the depths of myth.
Give me my shit, the... Oh, here we go.
This one should do.
Actually.
Oh look, here's another one.
Wait, do we have 2 more? We got...
It is heat plated.
There is no end to this misery.
Eliminate what is false.
Sacrifice holds
I
meaning
just need
only
blocks.
in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
That was quite rude, no?
Oh wait, did it automatically use it? How the fuck did her ult disappear? It might automatically use it. Oh wait, hang on. I wanted the cool animation though. What the fuck? We are in ad break. I'm just gonna be finishing up this fight. If we hit the end before you come back, I won't move on. So, I'll see you in 3 minutes. Okay. Alright, no, we don't need that. We'll do...
This one should do.
Oh, which one's this one? She's not... Okay, so we'll do...
Give it a little flutter.
Calculating the Arabic parts.
You are not welcome here. Purge the impurities.
Who charts the star's orbits?
Eldritch in French? Ain't that an Expedition 33 game?
Enough! Is that feeble little flame supposed to scare me? Open your eyes and look around. Can you not see what these miserable people want? You want me to?
About this world, I've been thinking.
Wait. I have to... We do fucking,
You want me to?
We'll do fucking, wait, we'll do fucking,
The dead embrace you.
You want me to?
Wait, if we do... Move that, that'll have her at 1. And we'll do...
You want me to?
About this world, I've been thinking.
Wait. Does this count? I can't move that. Okay, we're gonna refresh, actually. Okay, here we go. We'll do...
About this world.
You want me to?
Do
It is heat plated, no?
Wait, does he count? That count?
Be
That counts as
careful.
one, doesn't it?
We'll find our home.
Wait, I fucked up.
One day.
I knew I was gonna fuck that up! It's fine, don't worry about it. Did they have two stocks on them? I mean, they have 2 stocks on them.
Do you mean it?
Okay, so it's got one more. Welcome back. So we just need to get our ult up one more time. It should work now, right? I think so. Can I get some more of her? Can I get some more of her? There we go. Thank you.
Give it a little flutter.
the dead embrace you?
Actually, we're gonna do them.
It is it. Oh look.
About this world, I
do awaits within. Verzeihen Sie mir. Cherish life.
Interception detected.
Oh shit! Hang on, we're alive! Barely! No, because that should dispel all of it from everybody, shouldn't it?
This card should do.
There is no end to this.
About this world.
Give it a little flutter. Eliminate what is false.
Okay, there we go. So it does debuff.
We're not afraid of you.
Sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
Eiffel Tower do got hands. And a French horn, apparently.
Through Hypatia's sacrifice, we have reached the stars.
That's not gonna do any fucking damage.
Decryption failed?
You are not welcome here.
There we go. Do we do damage now? I think we can do damage now. I'm pretty sure.
Between the two spheres. See how they oscillate. A message from the stars.
Hey, that usually does a lot more damage. I forgot that I don't do damage unless all the shields are down. That's the only reason why.
Stay away from me.
Chad, am I fucking stupid?
Must end.
Chad, am I fucking dumb?
Must end.
Hang on, I'm missing something here. Oh wait, does she just regain it, but she no longer has it, so I just... Oh! Okay, it's plot relevant. I got it, okay.
And tell truth from lies. Par le feu est purifié.
I was like, shit, was I supposed to, like, use her ult as the last move? Is that what that meant? No, it's plot relevant, it's fine. Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to kill her.
Stop this, Felicienne.
Felicienne, for fuck's sake!
You're no master of this city. You're not even the master of yourself.
Just as I deciphered. Or prophesized, if you prefer.
You did great. Proud of you. Gives you a little smooch on the ferrofluid fishbowl head.
She's going to destroy the key barrier. If I don't intervene, all I've worked for will come to nothing. Give me one good reason I shouldn't shoot.
I like this little guy here. It looks like a horse with a big eye on its back. Do you see this? He's just chilling. He's a little guy.
The archive of imagery has shown no signs of closing, Professor. Look up again. Watch closely.
Laurent Rousseau lifts his head. The city in the sky drifts closer, its edge scraping the horizon.
The diamond has already served its purpose. It has torn the rift open. The depths of myth is trickling down over us as we speak. Let's see what more the little gemstone can do in her hands.
Adele wipes the blood from the blue diamond with her thumb. Before she decides, she has to be sure of one thing.
Celia, you said you'd buy me a good luck necklace after you publish your paper. Will you keep that promise?
She lowers her head, blood diluted with tears and sweat runs down her face, dripping onto the diamond.
You're too cruel, Adele. Why didn't you just tell me? I wouldn't have had to write all those silly letters.
A strained, awkward smile twists her lips.
Will I see you again? I'm not sure.
Her eyes land on Felicienne, unconscious beside her. Time is running out. At last, Celia steps forward. Like when they were children, she places her hand over Adele's, helping her close her fist.
The art of resurrection is elusive and unknown. I don't know what will happen after the diamond is destroyed. What Felicienne said, it was just speculation. There's no more time, Adele. Make your decision. Now.
Adele listens, motionless. After a few failed attempts, she forces out the words.
You know what? Felicienne was right. I am a foolish, pathetic hypocrite. But she still doesn't know all that much.
She steadies her breath, but her next sentences spill out without any filter.
You were never the damsel in distress. No, you're the hero. The adventurer. You were the one who uncovered all the clues. You were the first to embark on this journey. You're more of a tavernier than I'll ever be, Sissy.
Oh shit. Sorry, that's my fault. The hand holding Adele's tightens once more. Celia sighs softly, helplessly, then Adele hears her laugh.
Don't be silly, Adele. That never mattered to me. It wasn't the tales of gemstones or adventures that drew me to the Tavernier family. It was you.
Me?
You've always been so driven and sure of yourself. Even when we were kids, you never hesitated, never looked back. I wish I could live without regrets like you do.
That laugh tears through her trembling heart. But it keeps beating, scarred but alive.
Stay that way, Adele, just as you are.
She bites out the words like an oath or demand.
Well, maybe not completely without regrets. That's asking the impossible. But if you hesitate now, I'll be disappointed.
Celia smiles one last time.
So go on. Follow your art, my dear friend. I believe in you.
She pats Adele's shoulder and lets go. The sound fades, so does her breath. Only the heartbeat remains. All the waiting, torment, pursuit, and struggle have come to an end. Every ounce of hope, hatred, sorrow, and forgiveness has been poured out. She has no other choice.
Par le feu est purifié.
Flame is just another means of transformation, but now it must expose what's real. Whatever the disguise, their true natures are revealed, as both substance and form change. The consuming flames surge upward, devouring the French blue. Adele feels her hand grow heavy as a familiar smoky quartz reappears in her palm. But the French blue doesn't vanish. The single gem becomes two. Image and matter part ways, yet neither returns to its origin.
How? How can it still be here? Par le feu est purifié.
In a blaze, falsehood crumbles and truth remains. The translucent blue diamond endures, proving its unshakable reality.
I burned the beast of Gévaudan. I even burned Felicienne. So why can't I burn this diamond? It is from the depths of myth, isn't it?
Surely it can't survive your fire. It isn't possible. It's only a symbol.
A primordial symbol, yes. That is precisely why it survives.
The diviner affirms her words.
The French blue is both abstract and concrete. An iconic symbol held deep in the collective imagination of our society. No matter how many imitations or counterfeits may exist, none will ever take its place. It is eternally transcendent, unconditionally pure. Its existence can never truly be destroyed. You have done all you can, Adele. Bravo.
Adele listens, confused. She's changed nothing, and yet she's praised. Paris continues to descend, the twin Eiffel Towers crossing at their tips. Like a ladder folding away, heaven and earth draw closer. Celia and Felicienne grow transparent, stripped away by the wind.
But I failed to destroy the diamond. Celia and Felicienne are...
Adele can't go on, but she sees Beryl's smile. The same smile she gave her long ago in that divination salon, the version of her in that moment, smiling now.
Countless streams converge and intertwine here in this moment. An unstoppable downpour is coming. And in it, you are a remarkably stalwart droplet. Your struggle has at last reached its conclusion. The rain. It is about to fall.
Is there a storm about to happen? But that doesn't quite make sense because Manus would know the storm was on its way, wouldn't it? Unless this was just an experiment. And it doesn't really matter in the long run. I mean, like, the storm hasn't started yet. That's just like regular ass rain. But
storm.
Oh, okay, here we go.
So far, the story has followed along a classic direction. Broom walked the hero's journey, but just as it seemed that it might end with triumph,
oh shit,
down came the storm. This is the 5th joke fate has played on me.
I have no love for the storm either.
I must be honest with you. There is something in it that I like.
Yeah, it does make sense why she couldn't see ahead. It's not because she couldn't see what was coming. But I mean, I guess it is partly that, but it's partly because the storm like took away her ability to see.
As dreadful
like,
as it
into
may
the
be
future because
to
it fucks
stand
it up.
before a future I cannot foresee, I feel something else. For someone born with my abilities, there is a strange beauty in moments like these. To know how it feels to know nothing. Yes, though I understand it may come at a great price. Perhaps that is why the Vigile Bureau and the Foundation have kept such a keen eye on me. Perhaps they think me one of those storm advocates. But why would I advocate for it? I have never asked for it. All I have done is try to understand it.
Okay, 18, rain. We might just get what we wished for beneath its veil. Without hesitation, Adele rushes to Celia, trying to steady her friend. Celia weakly shakes her head, stopping her. The diviner looks past everyone toward the darkening sky.
Just as it was meant to be.
What? This ridiculous sight. This distorted Paris.
She smiles too, then lowers her gaze to the world below the tower. The beasts below have donned new costumes, masquerading as humans. The strike becomes like a carnival parade. More figures pour out from the alleys and buildings, half beast, half human, joining the wild hunt.
The July column just turned into a bilboquet. The Vert Galant statue replaced with some bizarre lobster. And my friend is disappearing before my eyes. And you're telling me that all this was meant to happen? It's all so meaningless. So absurd.
Is it?
A single word pulls Beryl from her trance.
Perhaps you are right, Adele. Thank you for showing me what I could not see. Fate, destiny. It has become nothing more than an absurdity. A tangled mess. This storm should never have come to pass.
Storm?
She repeats the word faintly, glancing around. Celia too weak to speak, Felicienne still unconscious, and Beryl watching them both in silence. Everyone is spent. Only one delirious actor remains on the stage.
This storm is quite a delightful surprise. Look at this mass hysteria. It's becoming ever more unified, as if some force, some wind is drawing them together, controlling them.
He stumbles, penning the last stroke in his notebook.
Yes. Yes, I see it clearly now. The world is a stage, a performance with no script, and we have arrived at the moment when the curtain must fall and the scene must shift. This upheaval This shift we've ushered in has been intensifying the turmoil of the era.
Oh, that's
What
why.
A marvelous device. It's just the spark we need to ignite a cleansing fire.
So basically, we find out very early on in the story that the storm, the storm that reverses time can be accelerated by amplifying the strifes of humankind. Because the very first storm that we see is accelerated by Manus Vindictae, who go back to, like, the Great Depression and, like, fuck things up even more to plunge humanity further into chaos to make the storm come faster than it should. So I think what he's saying here is that what they're doing here, what he was trying to do with the depths of myth, like, accelerated the strife of humankind within Paris in this specific form, and might have accelerated a storm that was supposed to happen later. Because he sowed so much chaos.
With this power, we can manipulate the appearance of the storm as we please.
Accelerationism, almost, yeah.
The changes to the mass hysteria. Yes, it's all obvious now. They were born from the collective subconscious. We are mere actors on this stage, for the material world is nothing but a projection of the mind.
I wouldn't say Manus Vindictae edges the storm. As a matter of fact, it's the opposite. Manus Vindictae tries to make it ejaculate prematurely.
Their dialogues are but borrowed lines from ancient scripts. Their passion, their love for life, and oblivious
Hey, Blanca brought it up. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
The play has no script, yet tells the same story. This material world, it is nothing more than a flicker on a cave wall.
We're back in the fucking cave again! Did I not call that shit? Did I not call that shit? I called that shit yesterday!
I've seen it. The ultimate truth. The truth that even the transcendental law feigns to hide. But I've seen it now. I've seen it. The depths of myth itself will also be corrected, just as all the errors of the reality. But who decided which of these errors are wrong to begin with? Or perhaps what is right is essentially an endlessly repeated chain of errors.
Laurent Trousseau bends backwards so sharply it seems as if he would snap in two, the reflected light of the Sky City shimmering in a reflection of his maniac joy. Beryl looks at him, pity flickering across her tired face.
What's wrong with him?
He has seen the fruition of his life's work, and it has driven him mad. But mad or not, none of it will matter soon. This whimsical era, along with the Paris we know, will be washed away in the coming rain.
Does this game have any stories that don't involve a crazy German person, or do I just happen to catch these ones? It's the latter, unfortunately. You just have impeccable timing there.
Is this some kind of joke? Am I missing something? An era wiped out by a little rain? It doesn't make any sense. No! Celia!
Celia's been dying for like 3 chapters now, dude. Just let her go.
Paris. La ville lumière.
The city of light, of romance, and a tapestry of symbols. Never shy in showing all manner of emotions, the chaotic passions of conflicting views, the conspiracies staged in their ancient alleys. Because she defends your right to choose, to scream or to fall silent, to look back or forward, to live under a monarchy or a republic, and all manner of thought.
Tu peux te jeter
You
dans
may
le
throw yourself into the
maelstrom,
maelstrom or
ou en
conjure
créer
up
un
a new
nouveau
one yourself.
toi-même.
Celia loves this city so deeply. She knows everything about Paris. From the catacombs to the top of every tower. Celia deserves to live, not me. Why? Why does Celia have to vanish?
Nous nous tenons dans un vaste jardin.
We stand in a vast
où les
garden
sentiers
surrounded by
s'entrecroisent à l'infini,
innumerable intersecting paths,
accueillant des
welcoming
bifurcations
endless
sans
forks,
fin,
endless
des
choices.
choix sans fin. Hernani, Notre-Dame, les montgolfières
The
qui
hot air
flottent
balloons drifting
au-dessus
above
du
the
Palais
Palais
Saint-Pierre.
Saint-Pierre,
Ces
philosophies find their
philosophies trouvent
form,
leur forme,
passing lip to lip and heart to
circulant
heart
de lèvre
through all her
en lèvre,
residents.
de cœur en cœur, à travers tous ses habitants. Considérez le
To
destin
regard
et
fate
la
and
vie
life
avec
with
élégance
elegance
et
and levity,
légèreté.
that is the
Voilà
very spirit of
le
Paris.
véritable esprit de Paris. Là où les rêves et les
Where
imaginaires
dreams and
ne s'effacent jamais,
imaginings never fade,
ils
they stay
t'accompagnent à
with you
travers
across all
tous les
times and
temps
eras,
et
like a
toutes
movable
les époques,
feast.
comme un festin qui voyage. Immortel,
Immortal,
indestructible.
indestructible.
No.
What more is there for me to seek in this meaningless, inferior world? The true world, the one that matters, has already descended. Voila. See that? The clearest, most perfect water at the bottom of the archive. Now, so close. Almost within reach. In the deepest, most pristine layer of our joint consciousness.
Is he chopped? He succeeded, didn't he? Eternally real, eternally imprinted in the mind.
The rift is closing. The storm will now correct the faults of this era.
Oh, chopped is an ugly.
The
Okay,
city
got
of
it.
light descending from the sky. The phantoms walking among the living. And the legendary beasts roaming the streets. It will all vanish.
Did he? It seems like he jumped. It wasn't super clear, but I think he jumped because he did just say like, "Well, there's nothing else to live for now. Bye."
The mad have fulfilled their wish. The play has come to an end. Everything once in chaos will be brought back to order.
No! Beryl!
A hand clamps tight around Beryl's ankle.
Ah, you have awakened. Though perhaps it would be better to remain asleep. It may spare you some pain.
I am no coward, Beryl.
She gasps, though no air, no wind can fill what's left of her fading chest.
But you have to fix this. You have to do something. Tell me how to change this. Just a hint. I refuse to vanish like this. To disappear after finally clawing my way back.
Beryl lifts her foot and steps forward without concern. Felicien's fingers close desperately on empty air.
Those worthless grovelers who can't even use arcane skills. They deserve to die, not me. This world belongs to us. Don't you dare turn your back on me, Beryl Buanish. I will report every moment of this to the Guiding One.
She literally, I'm gonna talk to the manager. The retreating footsteps pause.
I saw what you did to Laurent Rousseau. You drove him to his death. You've never been loyal to anyone. You're nothing but a soulless profiteer. You care for nothing. You never believed in any of the principles of Manus Vindicte. You never wanted to bring back the beautiful world we once had, did you?
The sound of familiar steps approaches again, stopping right in front of her.
How amusing. You seek my help, yet accuse and threaten me in the same breath. Do you think you speak to me from a position of strength? What would you do if our positions were reversed, dear Felicienne?
Beryl looks down at Felicienne as if examining a rare creature writhing in a deadly trap.
There is nothing more to say. It has been a pleasure, Madame.
Before Beryl can move, Felicienne trembles out a faint, broken sentence. She lowers her head, throat straining. Droplets slide from her hair and vanish into the dust.
Please. Please. Help me, Beryl. I don't want to die.
Très bien.
Beryl nods, straightens, and asks her final question. But this time her translucent gaze settles on Adele.
What do you think, Adele? Should she be saved, or pay for what she has done with her life?
Bro, what does it matter? The storm's coming, bro! The storm's coming, bro! It doesn't matter! The hero's journey. You are the protagonist, the star, the hero. Trust me, no one can resist the spotlight.
Sounds like you're just trying to pass the burden on to me. Whether she lives or dies, the weight ends up on my shoulders, doesn't it?
The question is more direct than expected. Beryl thinks over the words, then nods again.
In many ways, you two are alike. Neither of you can stand by as fate attempts to pull you down its path. You fight. It is no wonder that she could reach into the depths of your mind. Now, her very existence is in your hands. You will not have another chance like this.
She reaches out her hand.
Your friend and the original Felicienne perished in the same way. It is likely, then, that she has returned to the depths of myth. Should Felicienne live, she may become the key to discovering the truth of that realm. And in time, you may even find a way to bring your friend back. Yet, should she die, you will have taken a fitting revenge, and her torment of your body will end at last.
Swear it then. Swear that every word you just said is true.
One pair of earnest eyes meets another, calm and unflinching.
You ask for something beyond what I am capable of. As you know, Arcanum has its limits. There is no absolute way to prove one's intentions or words, just as I cannot see all ends as clearly as I once did. Time is ticking. Give me the diamond now, or lose this opportunity forever.
Adele hesitates, then raises her arm. Felicienne is silent, or perhaps she can no longer speak. She lowers her head. That proud defiance she once carried is gone. Irritation, exhaustion, and aimless rage wash over her, and in the end, it all becomes a sigh.
Take it.
Her resentment is still there, but somehow looking at her broken and pathetic, it awakens some pity in her.
Save her.
The diamond drops into Beryl's palm.
Merci beaucoup. You have led me to the answer. I will respond with the sincerity it deserves. As I have said before, your fates have converged. Felicienne, your journey through the spiritual realm has reached its end. But you still have a place in the crown of the material world. Now, the Numa that has reached the edge of one world must begin anew in the next.
fine.
Take this, Adele. An accolade for your adventure.
I'm not sure why she was crying.
An accolade.
It's back in her hand. Stained with blood, warm with tears, the last thing she still owns.
Merci. But your eyes.
Please do not worry yourself. It seems I have walked this shoreline too long. I have grown too accustomed to watching its flow. The more I think I see through fate, the more vulnerable I become to it. Still, I chose to watch one final time. Just this once.
She smiles and points to the diamond clutched in Adele's hand.
It makes for a fine imitation. Your flame separated the French blue from the smoky quartz it had inhabited. I simply gave it a new vessel, a clear quartz. It was the best that I could manage. I hope it will suffice, and I hope both you and Felicienne will be satisfied with it.
Will she wake up soon? And when that happens, will I still see her image in my hallucinations like before?
You will suffer no more hallucinations, and she will awaken again. In time. Yet you will be the sole master of your body. She is but a soul quietly bound to it. So long as neither of you strays too far from the other, her soul should remain whole.
Its edges cut into her fingers. She feels the veins in her fingertips tighten, pulling at her heart. Everything unfolds as foretold. Even the French blue fulfills its destined curse, entangling its bearer like a shadow.
The rain is about to fall. We must go. By dawn tomorrow, this world will be washed clean. I must admit, I enjoyed this ending of yours. But whether you continue to the next chapter is up to you.
But when the show ends, the audience must leave. Beryl has always obeyed that rule, and she is not about to change.
Madame Boiniche! Madame Boiniche, forgive me. Do you know the theory of evolution?
No, I never went to fucking school.
Humankind evolved from apes. I don't understand the science, but in short, we all came from monkeys. But then, where did that monkey come from? Are we all just a copy of some ancient thing? And if we keep tracing back, how did life even begin on Earth? Can we ever find that original spark of life? Is it even possible?
Congratulations, you found the source of all religious debates.
What I'm trying to say is, things rarely have a single clear cause. The birth of life is complex. It can be influenced by all kinds of factors. Maybe that applies to fate as well. So, whatever happens, I don't intend for my story to end anytime soon.
Friends, home, curses, prophecies, everything she's ever hoped for or fought to achieve means nothing against the rain. If only one explanation remains, she'll seize it. Even if it's just a fragile thread of silk.
Please, take me with you. There must be a way to avoid this storm you spoke of.
I don't think you're going to kill yourself here, so wherever you're going, let me go too. She shouts, the Tavernier curse may already be in motion. This is the goal fate intended, a goal worth dying for. The rain washes everything away, ending her long wait. As ordinary life fades away, her adventure truly begins.
I'll help you find jewels in return. Answers, anything. Whatever it is you seek.
A generous offer. To honor your sincerity, I shall give you an answer. What is it you wish to know?
The truth about the stone.
She answers without hesitation.
I need to understand it so I can bring back my friends.
Including Felicienne.
I wouldn't call her a friend. But for her to simply vanish? That's just too merciful for her.
The diviner listens to every word, then nods.
Would you still accompany me? Knowing we may gain nothing in the end.
I would. You can't just sit around waiting for something terrible to happen, can you?
The little dragon climbs onto her shoulder and spits out a fireball.
Indeed. I suppose there will never be an age lacking those who chase gemstones and answers about their fate. Perhaps a jewel hunter is exactly what my little establishment needs.
Which way do we go, Madame Boiniche?
Forward. Through the crowd.
Run them all over.
Allow me to guide you.
I'm just glad to be of service, Madame. I hope you have a pleasant
Why is
journey.
it that once you finally get a break, rather than taking a rest,
Decaf and video
you
raid!
instead come to me?
Thank you so much for the raid. Give me 1 second here. Any copy? Let me paste. Oh, you're doing Somnium Files!
That's concrete, baby!
How are you enjoying it? Can I show you chair theory yet? Hello, welcome. We're Decaf. We're bringing the hype by rating you, you wonderful person. Thank you so much. And thank you for the follow, Yeppers Peppers 37. Appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. My name is Fivetail. I play gacha games, so you don't have to. Right now, we're finishing up the 3.2 patch of Reverse 1999. Yeah, we're just about at the tail end of it, but we still have an hour to go in stream, so we might just mess around in Reverse 1999 and do some fun stuff. But welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. Somnium Files is a trip. I'm enjoying the mystery. Date is a horn dog, though. He is, and we love him for it. Everyone go follow Decaf if you want to see more Somnium File adventures. Beryl takes a final wistful look at the revelers. The city is just the place where she keeps herself, a jewelry box made to hold a precious crystal. Still, she decides to remember it just a little longer. That's enough. She leans back in the passenger seat and closes her eyes.
For a long while going forward, I may not be able to divine with the same precision I once had. Yet this feeling of not seeing has a comfort of its own. If our fate truly is guided by a higher being, I must imagine they are blind.
The radio begins to play.
I hope that when I awake, you will have reached your destination.
I still think there's more. Even though it felt like an ending. Yeah, there's more.
It was then that I decided to help Broom one last time. There was risk in my choice. I could not see what the consequences would be.
It's like playing a gacha game that has no leaks.
Still, I succeeded, and the rewards were most generous. Many suspected that I had planned it from the start. A common accusation made of diviners, of course.
Okay, so I was definitely wrong about that. For some reason, I didn't expect this story to end with the storm. I really did expect, you know, the jewel to be the catalyst for everything, and as soon as she destroys it, everything go back to normal, but I like the fact that it didn't end that way, and the fact that Beryl allowed the story to be played out, because even though in the end it didn't mean anything, the journey still meant something. And I think that's very poignant, and I understand why she didn't reveal more of what she knew earlier. I mean, the fact that somebody could, like know the ending and still value people's individual decisions and paths. I think that makes her very interesting. Hi, Everyday Reyes.
Do you think I did not punish her enough? She lives, true, but sealed inside a false diamond. I doubt that was the life she had intended. Besides, Broom has the right to decide her fate. It was not my place to choose whether she lives or dies. If there is anything to take away from Broom's story, I would suggest this. Sometimes, good can come from being blind to fate's path. How exciting it must be to arrive in this world knowing nothing, and, after a long, beautiful journey, realize just how much there is still to discover.
In an old bookstore on Rue Saint-Honore, a faded book draws your attention. Its contents are exactly what you want to understand. You brush your fingers once against the gold-stamped title. Beasts of North Africa, Salon Etiquette, written by a court attendant, Elements of The Lover Holding Lilies. This one, I'd probably read that. I'd probably read that one. Yes, a book that lights two souls at once. Spoiler, this was France all along. God damn it! Let me go back and see if I missed any of the little... Oh, it doesn't... Okay, no. Well, no, it doesn't have the little indicators. It doesn't have the little indicators it normally does. When there's like little side stuff. Usually there's like little notches next to the chapter. Interesting. Okay. 20. In ordinary times, sharing secrets is how conspiracies form.
So, let me get this straight. The fifth storm was brought forth by Manus Vindicte, and you witnessed the process firsthand. Based on your testimony, Miss Beryl Bauniche wasn't an accomplice of the Manus, and she even saved your life.
Yes.
The mist clears from the black mirror, revealing the witness beneath. It was never a lie.
And after that, what happened?
I followed Madame Boaniche's advice and made it to a shelter that could resist the storm. The rain got heavier and heavier along the way, but thankfully we made it there just in time. It's such a shame my little cab didn't have room for anyone else. I know that there's still a Paris out there, but it's no longer my Paris. Everything I loved there was washed away in the rain. Just as the prophecy said.
The storyteller caps her story with a bitter laugh, leaving the room quiet.
And the rest? You already know. Thanks to Madame Boaniche, I wasn't left on the streets alone. The neighborhoods I knew, the people I once recognized, they've all changed. But at least I have my car. In any case, I still prefer driving the streets to staying in some cozy room. Madame Boaniche's work keeps her on the move, so I've been helping her since then. We even went to Delhi to sell her topazes. Oh, and I met her daughter there, Matilda. She's nothing like her mother. Everything she feels is written plainly on her face. To be honest, I get along better with her. Madame Boaniche, she's changed too.
Oh yeah, that is a more punk reference. She pauses.
She feels more real now. More alive.
Their conversation continues for some time before ending, until, after the sound of departing footsteps, silence returns.
It seems Miss Boaniche is in the clear, based on the witness's testimony. She claims Beryl Boaniche saved her and has remained at her side for years. If there were anything suspicious going on, she would have noticed.
I wouldn't be so sure.
A voice comes from the shadowed corner. Throughout the inquiry, his superior has kept silent.
You don't trust the lie detector results? Isn't this the most advanced top-of-the-line model?
Advanced or not, machines can fail. I prefer to trust my instincts.
I do remember Black Ibis, yes, because she was in that one Chinese New Year arc. Black Ibis steps out from the dark, wrapping her knuckles on that costly top-of-the-line model on the table.
And mine are telling me she's hiding something.
About the fifth storm?
That, and the fact that Madame Boaniche returned so abruptly. After the ninth storm, she vanished without a trace. Who would have thought? She would stroll back in out of nowhere, acting as if nothing happened, with some big revelation in hand.
Oh? The corridor is empty, but for one still figure.
Unbelievable. One sloppy mistake after another.
Oh god! Oh god, we have a tulpa!
You'd have been less conspicuous if you'd just written liar all over your face. You should count yourself lucky I covered for you.
Broom hadn't planned to answer, but the voice is incessant.
Are you expecting a thank you from me, Felicien? Don't think I don't know. You just don't want your own secrets exposed. And didn't I tell you to stop talking to me like this while we're on Foundation grounds? Who knows who might be eavesdropping on us?
And I told you that I can hear you perfectly well without you mouthing the words. Is that really so hard to understand?
And if I slip up subconsciously, I suppose you might have forgotten what it feels like to have a mouth.
A cold snort crawls from her left hand up through her arm and rattles around her skull.
Always so rude to me, while you offer nothing but praise and fawning to that woman. You ought to have listened to me, gone to meet the Guiding One and pledged your loyalty. But you didn't, because you are, and always have been, a stubborn fool. Fine, side with the Foundation if you want. Call it ignorance, call it short-sightedness. Should I expect anything less from such rabble?
Wait, I don't understand. So wait, hang on. So what is this?
But staking our lives on that woman? That is something far more than simply foolish. Do you really trust her so much?
The complaining voice in her head receives a curt reply.
I do. I believe in Madame Boaniche.
That's the diamond barrel trapped her so- Oh, okay, got it. Sorry, it was- okay, I see it now, yeah.
She'll prove I made the right choice.
A knock on the door, a pause, the chief of staff's voice from within.
Who is it?
It's me, Vartin. I've come to check on the status of my field mission application.
Vartin!
Is now not a good time?
Usually the door opens right away, but this time she waits a little longer.
Please, come in, Burton.
She pushes it open. A stranger sits on the guest sofa.
We finally meet, Miss Verton. Matilda has told me much about you.
The name of an old classmate resurfaces. The woman's refined features blur with another livelier face.
Then you must be Madame Beryl Boaniche.
I see we can skip the formalities.
Her smile is warm and gentle, but her eyes don't match.
You have seen the golden thread, have you not?
Interesting. She shows no change in expression, her pulse steady, her statement flawless. Okay, interrogation with... Including your friend Celia. Yes. I spelled my consciousness from my own body. She saved me. Never saw Marabunish acting along man as a weekday. No. Let's say you haven't seen evidence that Beryl is in contact in any capacity. None, I'm certain. Wait, how did she... Oh, is that it? Okay. Some prophecies take ages to come true, others only a moment. Must have seen this moment before, the clean lines of dark marble floor before a magic immersion in mind. Visitor shapes are just as they appeared in the orb. Black rim glasses and dark eyes is kinder but firmer than expected. Blue top hat, distinct look, a familiar childhood friend, and then a duckling. She flaps her wings as she rushes up the sun. First floor, second. Oh, yeah. Please leave the door, Burton. I'm expecting more company. Oh! A glance passes between one in the blue hat and the one with glasses, gives a slight nod. Footsteps approach quickly, accompanied by the sound of labored breathing. There's no knock. The door, already slightly ajar, is pushed wide open. Mama, I knew I'd find you here. Okay, they got reunited. Hi, ShinyBot TV. Yes, I am. I'm dressed up as Vertin. When I have different reactions for different gacha games I play. This is my reaction for Reverse 1999. I'm dressed up as Vertin because she's great. I'm glad they got to. I wish we got to see it, but I can understand why we didn't. It didn't quite fit tonally with the rest of the story. Interesting. I recommend reading Beryl's character story if you have time. It ties together a lot of lore stuff. Oh yeah, the side stories usually do. I need to make time for it. When does it end? We still have like a bunch of days, don't we? Yeah, we still have 24 days. I won't take advantage. I won't put that off though. But I do have other things that are expiring that are over this this weekend that I need to take care of. But yeah, no, that was awesome. I know I said I was gonna like kind of mess around in Reverse 1999 since it's like still an hour early before bingo, but I think I'm actually gonna end early and go grab something to eat. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna drop you off at Pie's. Pie is playing The Sims. Twitch Plays God. You can go and say hi to Pie. Stick around because I know Pie usually raids in for bingo. So if you want to stick around for bingo, stick around to Pies and give her a watch, give her a follow while I go eat a food. Let me see. What is our raid message? It's just gonna be double France. No, double Paris. Double Paris all the way across the sky. There we go. If I don't see you at bingo, I'll see you next week. I think I'm gonna do the Hatoful Boyfriend wrap up on Thursday and Friday, and I'm gonna do another shorter visual novel on Monday. But yeah, if I don't see you at bingo, I'll see you next week. And if I don't see you next week, I'll see you when I see you. Thank you for the follow, ShinyBot.tv, and thank you again for the raid in Decaf Nvidia. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye!